All right, doing a quick speed run for the you try. Let's go ahead and let's check your answer. So we want to simplify so there are no negative exponents. So looking at f, I have 1 over y to the negative 10. I see a negative exponent. Oh, I'm triggered. No negative exponents, not in my house. Then go ahead and bring this up. So now on top, I have y to the positive 10. I can write it over 1, but that's a little redundant. I don't need to write that. And so again, please remember this is a positive 10 now. Once you flip it, it has to turn to positive. All right, how about g? G, I have parentheses 2 to the power of negative 2. So I see this to a power of negative 2. That means that this thing needs to go to the bottom. Send it down. So I'm going to make a little fraction bar. I'm going to have 2 on the bottom. And once I bring it down, I also need to turn that exponent to positive 2. So 1 over 2 squared, which I can do this in my head, is 1 over 4. Impressive, right? How about h? H, I have negative 5 to the power of negative 3. I'm going to go ahead and bring this to the bottom. So I'm going to leave that negative 1 on top. And I'm going to have 5 to the third, which is going to be 1 over negative 1 over 125. 5 times 5 times 5, 3 times, is 125. Last two. All right, getting a little bit harder. For I have x to the power of negative 2, y to the power of 3, all over x to the power, z to the power of negative 1. Which ones do I move? Which ones do I not move? If you selected move x and move z, you are correct. Y does not move, y stays. I'm going to box that y. Y stays. Why did x and z move? You are correct, because they have a negative exponent. We need to simplify that. So we need to either bring it to the bottom or bring it to the top. So x moving down is going to look like, here's my fraction. Let's see, y to the third on top. X moves down, so it's x squared now. Remember, that's a positive exponent. And on top, I have z to the 1. I could put the z first, but when we're writing these terms, I prefer that you write it alphabetically. So y first, then z. All right, for j, ooh, this one's a toughie. For j, I have negative 5 to the power of negative 2 over x to the power of negative 2 times y to the power of negative 3. Both of these on the bottom. So which ones do I move? That is correct. Move everything. Move this, move this, move this. You want to move it. So let's go ahead and let's draw our fraction bar. So let's try to keep track of it. So what's going to go on top now? I can't even see that. But I think that's x squared now. And we also have y to the third. On the bottom now, because x and y left, negative 5 is coming down because negative 5 has a negative exponent. That's going to be negative 5 squared. And we're going to be careful with this because negative 5 squared with a negative on the inside is negative 5 times negative 5, which is going to give us positive 25 because the two negatives become positive. So your final answer will be x squared y third over positive 25. All right, go ahead and fill out the sentence frame and then do your homework on Canvas, please. Thank you very much.